Welcome. I'm your host, Dustin.
And I'm still also Dustin.
And we have another co-host.
I am not Dustin. I'm Old Man Brad.
Old Man Brad. Hell yeah,
Brad's
man.
the meat between the Dustin sandwich.
Honestly.
He's like, it's cozy here.
Oh my god. Dude, I can't with you sometimes. I really can't.
Hey, you know what you signed up for when you asked me to be part of the show.
It is true. I put myself in this situation, but here we're on SCREAMBOX Essential. Oh my god, I can't even talk now. Could you have me so flustered? SCREAMBOX Essential Picks number 34. Dude, we're getting very close to 70 movies covered on SCREAMBOX so far. Insane.
Yeah, that's a lot.
But we have Brad here. He has his pick. And Brad, what did you bring to the table today?
Well, I brought an absolutely fun as hell comedy, horror comedy, sci-fi, you name it, called Crabs.
Yes.
Now, this is a movie I saw at Horror Hound here in Cincinnati, and Pete Beralsheimer, the director, was here. Had an absolute blast with this movie. The character Radu in this movie he's just a dude that I just want to hang out with, just for the craziness that he brings to the table. And everybody should watch this movie. It is so much. You just turn your brain off, have yourself one hell of a time.
I agree. I saw this film when it got released, and then I interviewed the director and learned a lot about the behind the scenes, like you do when you're talking to people, and learn what he was doing and what liberties he had to take for a lot of the things, especially the ending battle of the scene of this movie. It's insane, dude. It's so insane. It's literally like Power Rangers on steroids with Godzilla.
Yeah.
You know,
kaiju horseshoe crab. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it's a great film. And Dustin, this was your first time seeing this, right?
Yeah, I've only ever seen it the one time. I like the idea because regular crabs, they don't look too menacing, but the visual of a horseshoe crab already looks like it's not from this planet, and that's what I really dug. It was a good time. It was silly, and then that ending, dude, with the kaiju battle with the Megazord was amazing.
It was so awesome because it's like a Gremlins-esque type of movie, and then it leads up to a Godzilla fight.
Yeah, it's so awesome. It
literally
has everything.
This is amazing.
This movie has got everything in it. It's comedy. It's got some shocks in it. It's got some pretty crazy special effects. And a lot of it was practical as well. And if you just want to see some crabs wreak havoc, this is your movie, man.
Yeah, ton of fun. I don't want to say it's a lighthearted, but it's a lighter horror movie. You know what I mean? Like
it's pretty lighthearted for the most part.
Okay, sure. That's fair to say. Then I did. That's what I like that a lot about it. Like it was just one of those. It was a good time watching. Like you didn't feel dread anytime. You didn't feel bad for people. Like I just was having fun.
Yes,
it's one of those you can put on any time and just have a good time. I mean. SCREAMBOX has a few of those. Shaky Shivers, Here for Blood, like different films that you can just put on and just have fun. It'll bring a smile to your face, and you're going to enjoy the rest of your day.
Hell yeah. All right, so here we go. We're going to go into Rotten Tomatoes. I'm going to quiz you guys. I'm going to see if you can get it. Brad.
I don't have it pulled up, so I'm not cheating. Okay?
Oh, that's fine. So whoever wants to answer it first, it does not matter. What do you think the critic score is on Rotten Tomatoes? It's got 15 reviews.
Depends on what critics reviewed it. Are they going to be horror critics who had a good time, or are these like like critics that are like they don't seem to ever have fun?
I don't know.
I'm gonna say it's at a 52%.
Dustin, what do you think?
17.
73.
Wow. All right. There we go.
Higher than I thought.
And what do you think the audience meter is? It has less than 50 reviews. Keep that in mind.
Okay.
That's the same on this. Like you just don't know, like, because there's so much that the audience gonna have fun. They're gonna not. I'm gonna say that it's close to the critics. I'm gonna say that it's 81.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 64.
60%.
Yes, $1, Bob.
All right, I'm gonna send you some candy corn now. You won.
Oh no. Yes. Yes.
Your favorite
And
thing
by
in
the
the
way,
world.
I've always even taught when I've talked to the director, a double feature of this with Eight-Legged Freaks would be the perfect movie
fuck
night.
yes. Yes.
Yeah.
That's a movie I
They'd be
have
like-
not seen in a long time. But
Yeah.
yes, I agree.
That's a good double feature.
Hell yeah. So
You would just have so much fun. Just turn off your brain, have fun.
yeah. So you know what? Go watch this film and you have a ton of fun. Look at what the critics and the audience score are rating it. It's above 50%, so it's above average. And I had a lot of fun with this. You guys had a lot of fun with it. And we have another film that we're introducing in this episode, and Dustin brought it to the table. So what did you bring today?
I brought 2013's World War II found footage movie Frankenstein's Army.
Yeah, dude.
I've seen this movie when it came out, like when it dropped. I worked at the movie store and I was like, man, what the fuck is this? Picked it up and looked at the case and I brought it home and watched it and I instantly fell in love with it. The idea of it being a found footage movie from the 40s is great. Like, it's just one of those, like, the camera work feels like that. I've always said any of these monsters that are in this movie itself would be a perfect haunted house theme. Because
I'm not going to that one.
You're not? No. So the
You
premise
see some of these and you're like, oh no, hell no, I don't want to come face to face with that.
Oh no, there's some creepy
mosquito.
motherfuckers.
The mosquito guy is awesome. But the premise of this movie is it's a group of Russians are looking for their friend, and they stumble upon this like a secret hideout for Dr. Victor Frankenstein. And they're like, where? I'm like, they didn't make it any less obvious who lived there. Yeah,
Not at all.
But they were like, hey, where's our friend? But what's happening is this doctor is taking wounded Russian soldiers and turning them into these monster-esque creatures.
Mm-hmm.
And god damn it, they're all different, which is the best part. And it's so good. The found footage with it being a found footage movie, it tells the story appropriately because you are watching it firsthand. Like, there's really no cuts, no edits, nothing. But I will always champion this movie because it's one that I love. IFC, I mean, it's
Same.
just, and then just the creature designs and all of this, dude. It's just, they all look amazing. So, Brad, was this a first time watch for you, or did you get a chance to watch it, or have you seen it yet?
I have seen it before, and it is one that the creatures in the movie, I love them. The found footage and me kind of are hit and miss. That's kind of part of what turned me off a little. Like, I don't hate the movie. Like, I think it's a movie that people should check out, especially for the creatures, the
sets are pretty
makeup,
cool
and
too.
everything else. Like, all of that. But I just found it sometimes being a little slow. I wanted needed something to pick up.
Sure.
I mean, it's not like
I
they're
didn't
running
hate
for
it. It's one of those, like, if it's on, I may watch it.
It's not like they're running for their lives throughout the whole movie, Brad.
Yeah, no.
Just trying to survive. That's cool.
Yeah.
I want more monster mayhem.
Yeah.
There's not enough.
Dustin, what about you, man? Like, what is your experience and past with this?
All right, so this movie brought me back because I've watched it. I think I watched it like last year before it came on SCREAMBOX. I forget where, some streaming service that did have it, but going back to when it dropped, it was on Netflix for a long time. So that's when I originally saw it.
Seeing it there.
And I remember having a friend or two over my house. We were, just hanging out. And I was like, what the fuck is this movie? Frankenstein's Army? And I saw the cover. I was like, this looks wacky. So I put it on, and I was terrified. I'm not even kidding. I was like, this is insane. Like, these creature designs are insane. I'm like, is this real? What am I watching now? This is like back when I was like barely having any like knowledge of like movies and how they were structured and found footage. Like the subgenres did not exist. I was like, this is just a movie, and it was super duper crazy. But going towards the end of the film, and he's seeing like this lab and what he's actually doing, and you're like, this is insane. So this has been a huge favorite of mine in the found footage like genre of horror, because of the liberties that it took, and for it being so different and in such a weird time frame, putting it in a war, and then you seeing all these things kind of just happen slowly, and then it starts getting crazier and crazier and crazier. This is one that if you have not seen, you need to watch it. I guaranteed it's going to blow your mind if you haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Well, it is one of those that you can tell movies like Overlord were influenced by
Oh, sure.
stuff like this.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
What was that? What's the zombie soldier movie? Dead Snow.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
and Dead Snow
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
Those are great. Oh my god, those are other ones that I saw on Netflix way back when, and they just have like a really good memory with me in the back of my mind. You guys want to take a guess at what the critic score is? It's got 26 reviews. 26.
Brad, you go first, man.
Came out in 2013. 26 reviews.
I'm gonna say that they weren't big fans of this. I'm gonna say a 35.
All right, and Dustin, you?
I'm gonna say 23.
Drum roll, please. 58.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
That's a recommendable movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about the audience score? Now this has 2,500 reviews.
I'm gonna say
Alright.
audience score is like I'm gonna go at 68. I think audience is just probably had fun with it.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 82.
41.
Lower. Oh, lower
Yeah.
than the critics.
Yerks.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's anything worth
I want to
picking
look
out
on.
for reviews.
What is Letterboxd?
Yeah, where's IMDb? I'm gonna look up a review.
Oh
real
yeah,
quick.
go to that. There's a review right here that says basically a steampunk Power Ranger set in World War II, and who am I to deny the world that? Okay,
There you
steampunk
go.
Power Rangers. That's so weird. Yeah. Letterbox. That's actually a good question. We didn't do that for Crabs. Maybe I'll look up Crabs too to see what that one is on Letterbox.
Letterboxd,
the
it's
average?
a 2.9 average for Frankenstein's Army.
Okay, that's not too bad. That's like right at. I'll just say it's like 3%. That's definitely I'd say above average.
Crabs is a 2.6.
Wow, Crabs is lower than
Lower.
Frankenstein's Army. Okay.
So there's one on IMDb that says the Blair Nazi Bot Project, and it says warning spoilers, and then there's nothing there.
Like no spoilers or no review. Like score.
No review. I gave it a 2 out of 10. Was that one?
Ugh. All right, get out of here, guy. Get out of here.
Yeah.
There's definitely some things in it that you could be like, all right, it's a little rough around the edges, but it's found footage. Come on. And it's on SCREAMBOX. Go fucking watch it. Both of these. Go watch
all
both
of
them.
these.
That's the whole point. That's the whole point we're here, right? These are
Yeah.
SCREAMBOX essentials. You should go watch.
Yeah.
All of the good reviews are like 6 paragraphs long, and I'm not gonna read
Oh my
those.
god. Yeah. No. Just,
The people who loved it.
and the people who hated it didn't have anything to say about it.
Nothing.
Oh man.
Oh
But
man.
these are both great films. Crabs, Frankenstein's Army. Would you guys recommend this as a double feature?
Sure. I mean, it
Be
could
an
be.
interesting double feature.
What would you put first? Brad, we'll go with you. What order would you watch this in first?
Like, do you want to start off fun and then bring it in creepier, darker, or vice versa? I think I'd go Frankenstein's Army first and end with Crabs because I just want to end on a high, happy note.
Yeah, I'm gonna echo that. That's what I would do. I would do Frankenstein's Army, then Crabs.
Oh, I'd do the opposite because I'm crazy.
Sure. I mean, like you get warmed up with Crabs, and then with Frankenstein's Army.
Yeah.
There's no wrong answer.
No.
For these two, you know.
Yeah, I mean, go watch them yourselves. If you guys have watched them, let us know down below what your thoughts are, what your viewing order would be, and also give us some recommendations of what you want to see on the show next. Because, like I said, there's a lot of movies on here, and we're about to hit 70. Our next episode is going to be 70, dude. Insane.
A lot of movies on SCREAMBOX and a lot more coming the rest of the year. So,
I keep saying they don't slow down.
No.
You know, like we got September's preview list, and there's like 17 movies on there.
Yeah, I try to watch all of them, but it's just like I get through half the list, and I'm like, it's already the end of the month.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell, guys? Come on. But yeah, this is great, Brad. Thank you for coming on and giving us your recommendation. Dustin, killer recommendation as well. And
thank you.
Yeah,
thank you for having me.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm just a middleman in this sandwich. At this point, it's now Brad and Dustin.
I enjoyed
sandwich.
the Dustin sandwich.
There we go.
Come back anytime.
Hell yeah, dude. But yeah, like I say all the time, make sure you're sharing, liking, watch it on YouTube, share it on YouTube. We're trying to post some more clips about the podcast to get some more promotion out and whatnot. But yeah, give us some recommendations, what you guys want to see on the show outside of this. If there's movies you want to see us review, if there's guests you'd like to see on here, because there's a lot of other great podcasters out there. But thank you guys so much for being here. Dustin, awesome having you here as always. Brad, it's awesome meeting you and chatting for you for the first time. Absolutely amazing. Thank you guys so much. And we'll catch you.
Thank you.
Catch you all on the next one.
Later.